Alrighty, everyone, welcome back to our Seattle Kraken's franchise mode. We're jumping right on into a game up against the Boston Bruins, which we go down 1-0. John Tavares scoring on us. Vinny Vivalainen in net today. Jake Bean gets a power play goal on Korpisalo's. But we're starting in today's game because it's trade deadline. Trade deadline is tomorrow. Jenner scoring on Vivalainen for a power play goal for Boston, 2-1 lead for them. But we got a game. We got the trade deadline literally tomorrow. And I want to get into it because I'm kind of interested to see what we want to do. We're in a couple situations. I'm going to walk you through them after this game. But we're in a couple situations in which we can do a few things. Zach McEwen getting a goal on Korpisalo, power play Seattle. Nothing happened there. Jake Virtanen on the second line gets a goal, but then Jeff Petrie scoring on Vivalainen, tying it up 3-3. Who's going to walk away? Who's going to get that fourth goal? It's going to be Mike Hewitt on the second line. Hewitt is already at like 35. I think that's number 36 on the season. This guy is going, like, I think that he could go for a 50-goal season every season. He could be the next Alexander Ovechkin. Power play goal for Mike Hewitt, so that's 2 for him. That's 2 for the young lad, 24 years old. Already over 100 goals. Not close to where Ovi was at this point, though, I don't think. No, he hasn't had a 50 goal season, while fucking Alexander Ovechkin has, and he does it pretty consistently too. So Mike Hewitt still yet to earn the 50 goal mark for him, but maybe this season, maybe. 2 goals, 1 assist, 1 hit. He gets first star. Second star is Jake Bean, 1 goal, 2 assists, and then John Tavares, 1 goal and 1 assist. All right, so here we are. We're at the trade deadline. Michael Furland, of course, gets hurt until March 21st. Okay, so it's just a forward injury. So who do we want to put in? Coleman? Yeah, let's put in Blake Coleman. And we should probably call some guys up. So let's move up Kerfoot, maybe. That would give me a +1. What can we do? What can we do? Some combinations. Gets me a +1 on the first line, but I don't need to do it. I want Kerfoot up on the second. Coleman. Alright, so +1 regardless. So let's move up Sonny. And we'll put Wilson McEwen with the young guy, Novosev. So our grinders can be now on that fourth line for a little bit. So let's simulate on up a day, get on up into the trade deadline. Caleb Woods is fully healed. Oh, right. Oh, shit. I completely forgot. I didn't go into the story, and we're about to simulate right on into the trade deadline. So this is the story I'm talking about. All right, we got a lot of defensive injuries. All right, Chris Tanev getting a lot more action than I think he was originally signing up for. 38 games, he's a +1, 8 points. So he's getting to play as an old guy, so he's probably pretty happy, but also probably beat up and tired. Our young gun Jake Bean, he's on and off. I think he had an injury early in the season, but it wasn't for that long. Miguel Sergachev on the second line next to a AHL defenseman. Yeah, he's a top 2. Johan Kruger, and then we got Jonas Brodin lined up against a top 4 AHL defenseman in Husalainen. So I think we need to go out and acquire another defenseman just for depth. Just for depth purposes, we need to go out and get there. Angelos Boyce gone. Torrey Krug gone. Noah Yulson gone. Now we got Furlan. Like, we need some more defensive depth. And I have an idea for who I want to go out, but I'll show you guys once we get into the trade deadline. The next story, kind of, is Michael DiPietro. All right, 27 years of age. I can't show you guys now, but I tried to offer him a contract extension, and he is not interested in re-signing here. And I even went anyways just to see what kind of money he was asking for. He's still asking for like $8 million, $7-8 million, so a little bit less than what he is now, but seriously, he wants that much money. He's an 85 overall goaltender. I would understand if he was like 87, 88 asking for that, but he's an 85 overall goaltender. It's probably because he's considered an elite goaltender as his role right now. Maybe we'll see that drop off, but here we are getting on into the trade deadline now. Enter the trade deadline. Let's get on into it. Kiefer Bellows is the #1 guy being shopped around the league. I want to go to everybody available. So this is what we got. Henrik Bjorkström, Morgan Riley, Colin White, Brady Chuck, Aaron Tebney Panarin, Anthony Mantha, Brady Tkachuk. Oh, both Tkachuks up for grab. Bring them in. I could. Power forward, power forward. They would be on 2 separate lines, though. That's kind of tempting. We do have Mike Hewitt, though. Islanders are going to trade a 2nd-round pick and a 3rd-round pick and bang to the Pittsburgh Penguins in exchange for Johansson and a 4th. All right, so that's not what I want to do. I wanted to see Tkachuk. He fits our 4th line. All right, so we're not going to do it. Tkachuk would only fit our 4th line. It's not worth it. It would only be worth it if they would fit on our top 2. But anyways, we got to get in there quickly. It's going to be a trade with the LA Kings. We are going to be trading inside our division, and it's going to be for depth defenseman Drew Doughty. Now, I know the first thing you guys are saying, look at that salary, $11 million. Why would you eat it? It's for 1 year, and even with that salary, I'm making them eat 50% of it. All right, I'm getting a depth defenseman, something we need. The guy is also having a good season. I'll show you guys on a really shitty team. The LA Kings are in last place in our division. So they're going to eat half of the salary. And here's his stats. He's a -1 on a team that is in last place in their division. 5 goals, 20 assists, 6 penalty minutes with 26 minutes and 25 seconds per game on ice. He's not going to be getting that over here. But, you know, he's still going to be pretty good. He's also good on every single pairing for us. And he's good on our penalty kill line. So that's going to make our PK better. So Torrey Krug's going to have someone else to work with. That's going to give us some plus, making us probably one of the best PK and power play units in the league. Now, I know what you guys are asking. What are we giving him? What are we giving him? Well, we're going to give him some depth in their AHL. We're trading away Hathaway as well as the depth defenseman. Where is he? Oyatuk. We're going to be trading both of them. We're also going to be giving them Jockeys, our goaltender. I know we just drafted him, but they want him. They want him, so we're going to give him up as alongside, let's say, a 5th-round pick, just because it's Drew Doughty. All right, what are they going to say? They're going to reject it. All right, that's fine. That's fine. This is Drew Doughty. How about a 4th-round pick? Rejected based off needs. All right. All right, let's see. We'll do 2/4. 2/4 for Doughty. They're going to accept it. There we go. Get rid of 2/4. It's no big deal. We don't really need draft picks. We're in a win-now mentality. We pick up our depth defenseman in Drew Doughty, and I think that's about it for trades that I wanted to make. Yeah, I wasn't. Oh, there was a potential trade. I'll propose it just to show you guys. I don't like how it looks. However, debating with some of my colleagues about making a trade, it would be in our division with a top team, the Nashville Predators, trade Philadelphia Flyers, trade a 1st-round pick in Erickson to the Boston Bruins in exchange for their captain, Elias Lindholm, and a 6. Boston shipping off their captain. It's not too far off from what we did. We would be trading for their backup goaltender, Jolovic. He's 25 years old. He's high starting potential. All right, so this guy's already pretty much the same as Michael DiPietro. The reason why I do not like him, his record this season is 8-12-2 in both seasons in the NHL. All right, where he got an actual solid go at it. He did not even post a .900 save percentage. I do not like this guy really in the simulation because of that. Yeah, it would probably be smart to move on from Michael DiPietro. Oh, they don't even want DiPietro anymore. They originally wanted him. But we would be shipping out DiPietro for Jolovic. That's pretty much the trade. So we could ship off DiPietro somewhere else and then trade for Jolovic. Never mind. Nashville trades Julovic and a third and a fifth to the St. Louis Blues in exchange for Hancock and a third. So there we go. Can't even get him. Can't even get Julovic, so we're not going to be able to pick up a goaltender, which was something I was kind of debating whether or not I wanted to do. Do we want to go after other depth positions then? I mean, we might as well try to stack our team. Calgary Flames are going to trade Duby a fourth to St. Louis in exchange for a 2027 first-round pick. So a first-round pick gone. Let's just see. Center-wise, Hurdle Stutzel alongside Virtanen. Second line is Kerfoot. No, it's Galchenyuk lined up with Hewitt and DeBrusk. Third line is the grind line. Fourth line we got Letsev with Suni. Do we want to try to grab someone else? If I have to play like second, third line minutes with us, I wouldn't want to give up too much for him. Trade for Artemi Panarin for a third line role. 1 year left, 2 years left with Mantha. Power forward sniper. I want to bring in more goals. That's a little too much to pay for. 37-year-old Artemi Panarin, how's he doing? Minus 16. He is putting in the puck in the net, though. 23 goal season, so he's coming back. He's going to have probably like 30-plus goals. Does he fit? He fits on our third line and power play unit. We would be using him like a third liner. Artemi Panarin, the only issue is we keep Wilson up on the third line. So it would be Panarin, Hurdle, Wilson. The fourth line would lose its +5 for chemistry unless we send down Novoletsev or we just scratch him and acquire a grinder. I do like this Panarin trade. I think I'm going to go through with it. I think Panarin's a 1-year rental probably for us anyways. Calgary Flames making a trade. They're trading a second and a seventh to Florida in exchange for Cal Foote and a 4th round pick. All right, and what do they want? Hewitt, boy, Suni. Trade away Suni. Yeah, Suni is a -3. He's having a decent season just to boost it up a little bit. We'll trade away Suni, so we'll replace Suni with Panarin. All right, and then we will give away. We'll give away our first-round pick to the Washington Capitals. Seattle would be over the allotted salary, so they're going to have to eat up Panarin's contract again, just like we did with Doughty. They're going to take 50% of his salary. Seattle would still be over this maximum amount of salary allotted. Fuck. So then I need a salary dump. Need a salary dump. Let's see. Chris Tanev's too good. He's valuable. McEwen, no. Coleman, no. No. There's no one. Trade Shower. Washington would be over. Yeah. Seattle would be over the league's maximum salary. Allotted salary. So, damn, we can't even go after Panarin even if we wanted to. That kind of sucks. Ready to Chuck, power forward. He'd be a pain in the ass. We got Tom Wilson with Tkachuk. That would be a nice. Philly trades a first-round pick and Bork to the San Jose Sharks in exchange for Kunin. All right, so what about Tkachuk, Calgary Flames? You would trade him to your inner rival. He would fit on our top 6. Top 6 power forward. That would push Virtanen out of our top 6. That would push Virtanen down to our third line, and I don't really like it. Tkachuk's making way too much salary, too. Yeah, we can't get him because of salary reasons. So we need a cheap, someone cheap. Go for Johnny T. That's too much salary. Palmieri. Two-way to forward. No. Jonathan Marchessault. 85, bottom six playmaker. He's cheap, but he's got too much salary again. Too much salary, too much salary. Sniper. No. Taylor Hall, too much salary. LeBlanc, too much salary again. Brandon Pirellini. Calgary Flames again. Back to the Flames, though, with Pirellini. He would fit on our fourth line and first line power play units. So fourth line, that would work. That would work. 15 goal season. He's a plus player. All right, we could do that. We could make a trade for him. He's a little steep of a price, but we could do it. Wouldn't want any of you. Cruz, no. Wood, no. Boys, no. No. Bowmeister, maybe? Shower, definitely right wing. We'll get rid of Shower. We have to give him a first round pick, which I'm not really a fan of. So we do know that Brandon Pirellini is there. Brandon Pirellini is there, so we at least know about it. Gusev, playmaker. We don't need a playmaker. Two-way forward, no. Two-way, no. Power, no. Well, power. Jordan Greenway from the Boston Bruins. Acquire Greenway. Where does he fit on our team? He wouldn't fit anywhere. No. Boston and Calgary both selling, though. That's kind of interesting. Guess they didn't buy in. Tristan Jarry. All right. Detroit making a trade. They trade their 2028 first-round pick and a 2027 third to Winnipeg in exchange for Palmieri and Brooks. So our division's getting weaker, so that's good. The West is getting weaker. East is getting stronger. That's what we like to see. Prosno. Trent Frederick with the San Jose Sharks. Power forward. Oh, he's at a... What? Return top four defenseman. I'm not interested in giving you a top four defenseman. Adam Gaudette, no. Petrie, no. Thomas, power forward. Take Thomas. No. God damn, I wish it would show its like their stats this season. Oh, it does. Okay, good. So that's actually helpful. So let's go back. Take Thomas, 9 goals, no. Trent Frederick, 3 goals minus 6. That's not what we want. Jesper Foss, 14 goals. All right, 25 points. He's a +5. He is 35 years of age. He's making $4 million for 2 more seasons. That's too much. Anthony Duclair, 6 goals, 13 assists. He's a -13. No thanks. Nope. Come on. Tyler Toffoli, 15 goals. Tyler Toffoli. Oh, that would be nice. Bring him back to Seattle. He fits on our top 2 lines and power play. We would not be playing him there. We would be playing on our bottom lines to try to bolster them. Yeah. All right, we'll trade for Tyler Toffoli, and I'm just going to give up... What do they want? Do they want... Shower? We'll give them Shower. Roster player for roster player, and then we'll give them a 6, a 6, and a 7th. Seattle would be over the salary. Fuck. Does he have too much salary? Trade alert. St. Louis trades a 2nd and Vorobyev to Toronto in exchange for a 3rd, Foxa, and Pearson. Damn it. Fuck, that would have been perfect. Not able to get it done. All right, we got to find it. We're almost out of time is the thing. Playmaker. No. We might not be able to get anybody, to be honest. Power forward, 14 goals, -6 with the Stars. No. It's all right. San Jose trades Ghoul and McCorshin for Glenn Cross and Fox. Okay. Trace Lee, Tyson Berry, Randillon, Del Cole, Gusev, Richie, Zach Austin Reese hasn't even played. And then we get into no man's land. Okay. Let's see, Maxime Comtois, -1, no. Lee, 14 goals. Andreas Lee, maybe? What does Lee want? Where does he fit? He fits on our fourth line. Andreas Lee, left winger, just depth. Perfect. What do they want? Give him someone cheap. No one I'm willing to give up. So we're just going to give them 2 6th-round picks for Lee. Rejected. All right. A 5th and 2 6 for Lee. They're going to do it. Perfect. Well, then eat up his salary as well. Even though it's not a lot, just eat up some of it. Every little bit helps. There we go. They're going to accept it. We're over the salary, but thankfully for us, teams are eating up their salary coming back to us. I think these trades are going to help us, at least depth-wise, for our team. Yeah. 2 6 and a 5th for Andreas Lee. I think that's a good lot. Good trade, especially since Lee fits on our fourth line. He was putting in goals. That's what I'm hoping. I want our fourth line to produce more. New York Rangers, after the trade deadline, fired their head coach, Mario Rivette. Oh, wow. Florida's player, Pat Hewitt, was hurt until March 21st. Just replace the player. All right, so now I got to go through, edit the lines to figure out what we're going to do. All right, guys, so our lines are temporarily figured out, all right? I best linesed it for all the extra attackers and whatnot, and they look fine. But pretty much for every defenseman that we bring back, or every key role starting player that we bring back, I'm going to have to go in and manually put them into the extra attackers and everything. So every time a defenseman comes back, we're just going to do a quick cut through the editing for you guys, just so that way we're just going to continue the simulation. So let's see what's happening. So for the first line, stays the same. Stützle, Hurdle, Virtanen. Second line, Jake DeBrusk with Alex Galchenyuk and Mike Hewitt. Third line is Nikolai Novoletsev with Alexander Kerfoot and Oliver Suni. And then fourth line is Tom Wilson, Zach McEwen, and Blake Coleman. Defensively, we're going to give Chris Tanev and Jake Bean together for a +5. Sergachev is going to be up next to Johan Kruger, right? Johan. And then for, the third line for defense is Jonas Brodin lined up with Drew Doughty. Don't worry, these aren't going to be here forever. Once the defensemen start coming back, hopefully we get all of our core together again. This is probably going to look wildly different. Special teams, with a lot of missing defensemen on the points and everything, it really messes with the chemistry. So this is what we're working on: the power play, 4-man power play, penalty kill, and then the 3-man PK. So we're doing okay. Drew Doughty was the real saving grace for our PK unit right now. With Torrey Krug out, it demolished our PK unit, chemistry-wise. Anyways, so let's keep on going through the simulations. We're up against the Nashville Predators to start this one off. All right, we need to get some dubs. Let's get to the end of the month. Up against the Nashville Predators, 5-2 win. There you go, Columbus Blue Jackets. 4-3 shootout loss. That's fine. We still get some points. Montreal Canadiens, 5-3 win. Come on, Calgary Flames, we need another dub. 2-1 shootout win. There it is. Jackson Bouwmeester is hurt with a sprain. He'll be back March 19th. Just replace him. And there we go. Seattle player Chris Tanev, bruised hand. He's gone until March 21st. So we lose another defenseman. This time it's again our older depth defenseman, Kruger. We're just going to have to throw in our AHL player, Useless. Still going to be that +5. Can we put anyone else up there to get that +5? No. All right, Robert Huselis really growing from his NHL experience, man. 3 games so far, -3. He's getting top 2 minutes up against arguably the best defenseman and, well, point-wise defenseman, Jake Bean. I would say possibly the best defenseman in the league. Michael Furland is back. All right, so there we go. This is going to be our first cut. All right, lines have changed. We again moved up our grind line back to the third. Novelets, Kerfoot, and Suni back down to the fourth line. Furland was just a PKer for us, so we put him in on our shorthanded unit over Blake Coleman. And then for defense, we brought in our right defenseman, Robert Husaleus. He's still up with us because we can't send him down due to cap reasons. Carolina Hurricanes, 6-5 loss there. Edmonton followed by a 6-1 loss to Edmonton. Yeah, our defense is starting to get beat up because of it. Bennett Boys available. All right, so let's best lines it. So best lines, and both Reeves are in. Cool. Both Reeves are in. That's all I care about. Torrey Krug is fully healed. There we go. This is the big one. All right, there we go. Krug is in the lineup. We put him on the PK power play. That man is going to be playing all over us. Johan Kruger. Damn, that's another fucking defenseman. Hurt until March 28th. I'm going to have to call up another fucking defenseman. Are you nuts? Are you mental? Or do we have someone coming back? Okay, Huselis is here. There you go. Put him in with Kruger. Ooh, yeah. +3. +3 for him. Well, make sure now that he's playing the right side everywhere that he's playing. All right, PK, he's not there. 3-pin, he's not there either. All right, so he's playing the right side. Good. Pittsburgh Penguins, 8-3 W. Washington Capitals. Let's take a look at the draft class. Please find me a franchise goalie. Please find me a franchise goalie. No, you did not. You did not do that. You did not find me that franchise goalie. No, not at all. You did find me a lot of possible elite goaltenders. However, you are not giving me anything to be excited about. 5. Yeah, they're all 5 years. That kind of sucks. Sucks a lot. Jackson Bouwmeester's fully healed. Best lines in the AHL. That's 2 games in a row. Chris Tanev is back for our lineup. Now we got to send somebody down. There we go. Here we are. Can we send Kruger down? We could. Let's send Kruger down. Kruger, Hulson, Tanev, and Husaleus. Yeah, Kruger and Husaleus. Send them down. Tempted to send down Andreas Lee, but I like him for depth-wise. It's just we have so many injuries on defense. Oh, my God. Fuck it. Send him down. Send down Andreas Lee. Still wouldn't. What? Okay. Auto fix for me. Stop. Oh, Robert Hulson got sent down. Okay, those are 2 huge wins, 9-6, 6-3. And now thanks to that shakeup and sending people down, I'm going to have to edit my whole entire lineup again, aren't I? I'm going to have to fucking edit my entire lineup again, aren't I? Yes, I fucking am. God damn it. Okay, and we're finally back. All right. Okay, so hopefully they'll let me just send down players this time, because I'm going to have to send more players down, so I won't have to completely reshape my roster by sending players down. Pat Hayward, yeah, best lines it down there in the AHL. Noah Hulson's fully healed. That's good to know. Chris Tanev's fully healed. All right, well, he's our depth defenseman again. Arizona, we get a 4-3 win there up against the Detroit Red Wings. And Johan Kruger's returning to the lineup for Seattle. Yeah, well, we're going to just send him down, actually. So, Kruger, we're sending you down. You're going to be over the salary. Oh, okay. How about we send down Lee? No. Why can't we send down Lee? Player would have to leave. Okay. Kruger? Okay. Well, what do you guys say then? What is management? Oh, really? You're just going to send Kruger down? 5-2 win to us. You're just going to send Kruger down. That's it? Really? It's not like, you mean like how I just told them to do to do that way? Wow. Wow, it's almost like the game could have just let me do that. All right, back to editing everything. All right, so we're going to have to probably do that one more time because we're going to have to send some forward down. However, who we're going to send down, that's a complete mystery because it's going to be up to the game. Kind of sucks. Simulate on up, remainder of the month. Skylar Cruz is hurt. Assistant coach replaced player. New York Islanders, John Kruger is fully healed. Well, I don't think we have a spot for him. Oh, wait. No, this is in the AHL. Oh, never mind. I thought we were in the NHL. Nah. Angelo's Boyce. Still waiting for him to recover from his injury. 2-1 loss to the Islanders, followed by a 6-1 win to Vancouver. Minnesota, we walk away with a 10-4 loss. Minnesota. Wow. Impressive, Mini. Impressive indeed. We win 4-1 over the Los Angeles Kings. Did we clinch a playoff? We did. So we are in the playoffs. Looks like we might be taking on the Edmonton Oilers. However, we could also, technically speaking, if we go undefeated, beat the Sabres out. We could also take first place over the Canucks. We did beat them earlier. So let's slow sim it on up. Angelo's Boyce. All right. Angelo's Boyce is there. So let's... we'll send him down. You know what? Boyce is actually weak on defense. He's a top 6, medium top 4. He does fit. Put him over Yulson. Yulson's so useful. Send him back down. Yeah. We're going to have to send Boyce back down to the minors to practice and hone his game a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Let's see what we want to do. Boyce is with Nola. Hayward is with Nestorov. So we're going to scratch Hayward for Reeves. And then we're going to scratch Nola, who dropped down to a top 6 for the other Reeves. But actually, let's just swap them. So Maximus Reeves. Maximus Reeves goes here. And the other Reeves is going to go up here. Boom. And that. +3. Nah. Okay, so Nestorov still going to be there. So +0s, that's fine. That's fine. Multiple Florida players, edit lines may be fine. We just already edited lines, but we already best lines it. Okay, on up against the Ottawa Senators. We're still battling. So 103 points is the beat. We can get to 100 with this win. 102. So we would need 3 wins. We got 5 games, I believe. 5 games. 3 of them just to pass the Sabres. So we need the Sabres to go on a losing streak to pass them. All right, let's simulate on up. Ottawa Senators. What do you guys got for us? Oh, we started off 1-0 with Mike Hewitt. But Headfield answers back. First period, and we go tied 1-1. Shots are 10-8 in favor of Ottawa. Second period, we go up 2-1. Mike Hewitt gets his second goal of the game. Now in the third period, Novoletsev scoring on Montgomery. Power play Seattle. Taylor Hall scores a shorthanded goal, getting Ottawa within 1. Uh-oh. 3-2. Come on, Seattle. Close the door. We do not. Scott Lawton going to get another one by Michael DiPietro, tying the game 3-3, but Alex Galchenyuk late. Less than 2 minutes left, and then chip lit. Chalapic is going to score for Ottawa. Less than a minute and a half left. Fuck. All right, second. All right, let's go into overtime. Who's going to win in overtime? Someone going to score for us, or are we going to go into a shootout? And it looks like we're going to be going into a shootout in which Ottawa's going to win 2-1. Philip Forsberg scores, Jake Bean scores, and then Vladimir Tarasenko scores. So we had the game literally in our hands twice. Let it slip. We get a shootout loss there, so we only get one. But, I mean, that puts us at least evenly on point pace with these guys, so we can tie them. Angelo's voice is fully healed for Florida. Edit lines. Yeah, we'll best lines it again. We'll just put the Reeves is back in. All right, best lines. Hinola for Declan Reeves. There we go. And then Hayward's going to get scratched for Maximus Reeves. There we go. Declan Reeves down to top four with Kruger. Up against the Toronto Maple Leafs now. They're a playoff team. They won the Stanley Cup. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. No, they did not. They did not win the Stanley Cup. They lost. They lost to Anaheim. That's right. They almost did. They won the Presidents. All right. So I think the Sabres are out of reach. Yeah, the Sabres are out of reach. But the best, we could still try to take our division. So that's what we'll play for. Our division. We'll play for our division. First period up against the Toronto. We take a 1-0 lead thanks to a goal by Jake Bean. Second period, we go up 3-0. Jonas Brodin and Jake DeBrusk. So we're getting some defensive goals on Mackenzie Blackwood. And then the third period, we get two more. So does Toronto. Hewitt gets a power play goal. Then William Nylander gets one. Michael Ferland on our third line. The grind line scores. And then Bjork. I think it's Andre Bjork scored. All right, not bad, not bad. But at least we're keeping within 2 points of that lead. First place should be the Canucks right now, not the Oilers. Simeon up. All right, they're still tied. Both of them winning their games, still at 105. Best case scenario, we can tie with them. We will not be able to catch them, but best case scenario, we could tie them. All right, so New Jersey Devils keep on moving through. First period, we go up 1-0. Fourth line, Suni going to score. Second period, New Jersey's Jack Hughes gets a power play goal on DiPietro. All right. Slow sim the third period power play for New Jersey. Nothing happens there. Shots are in favor of New Jersey. Come on, boys. Bounce back and score. Bounce back and score. Come on. Good PK. Good PK. Good PK. Good. There we go. Come on. So there's someone score. Galchenyuk. Hurdle. Michael Ferland. There it is. Our third and fourth line, man. Zach McEwen with the empty net goal. Our third and fourth line for some reason. These past two games, only guys to really show up. Yeah, we're not getting at Tomas Hertl above point per game, and then he just stopped. He's not getting any more points. All right, no longer going to be able to tie. We can tie for second, but we're going to be taking on the Vancouver Canucks in series number 1. Last game up against the Vegas Golden Knights. First period, tie game, 1-1 again. Suni on the fourth line scoring for us. Power play goal for Sullivan. Second period, Vegas goes up 4-3. Johansson scores for Vegas. Then we go up 3-2 thanks to a goal by Kerfoot and Hertl. But then their defenseman, Roman Polak, going to tie it up. And then Mark Stone takes the lead for him. Third period. And we wind up taking the win. Mike Hewitt, 2 goals in the third. Michael Granlund. I think it's Granlund. He's going to score. So Mike Hewitt tied it back up. And then Jake DeBrusk, late power play goal from him, low in the low slot. All right, so we get a nice big win there. We're going to finish with 105 points on the season. Not bad, not bad. Let's just simulate on up to the playoffs just so we can guarantee see who we're playing. We will not have a draft lottery selection. We made the playoffs. The Colorado Avalanche placed first in their division, 103, and then the Buffalo Sabres finished 111. So all three of our first round picks are guaranteed to be like high 20s. So maybe we could flip him for like a really talented kid, maybe. But I mean, I don't know who we would replace in our top six still. Have to probably be a defenseman. Yeah, probably a defenseman. So there we go. First round, we're going to be taking on the Vancouver Canucks. But let's go through the stats of this season. It was a great season for Tomas Hertl. He fucking carried this team. 33 years of age, has a career year. 26 goals, 66 assists for 92 points, well above a point per game. Oh, Tomas Hertl is fucking ready for a second Stanley Cup. Second for points is Tim Stützle with 77, and Jake Bean, defenseman, almost a point per game, 71 points and 79 games played. But boys, do you see that? Goal leader Mike Hewitt, 50 goals this season. Mike Hewitt is officially part of the 50 goal club this season. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. I wish that this would work, but for some reason it's not going to. Oh my god. Yeah, there's a weird glitch again for these really good players. But anyway, Mike Hewitt, 50 goals this season. Incredible. Not that many assists. If he could get his assist numbers up there, he'd be fantastic. But everyone's just passing him the puck, and he's getting shots. All right, and if you look at Hewitt's shooting, 99 slap shot power, 99 wrist shot accuracy. He's got 98 strength and 98 aggressiveness, so you're not going to move him in front of the net. 95 defensive awareness, and then 96 for passing. Like, 96 passing, you would think this guy would get assists, but nah, this guy just buries them in the net. Jake Virtanen gets a 30-goal season, so he finally lives up to his hype. Oh, my God. He finally lives up to his hype, getting himself 34 goals. It's been a while since he was a 30-goal scorer. He got one in 2021, 2022, but I think in real life, yeah, 2020, 2021, yeah, in real life, he was never a 30-goal scorer. But in simulation, he bounced back, became a pretty prominent goal scorer for no matter what team he's on. And then Tomas Hertl ties with Tim Stützle for second with 26 goals apiece. But Tom Wilson on the third line getting 21. Disappointing year from Jake DeBrusk. Yeah, he was hurt, so we can give it to him. I mean, even Andreas Lee. Wow. Yeah, if we could have gotten him, he was scoring quite a bit. He was on pace for well above a 20, maybe 30. But Jake DeBrusk, he did have a pretty injury-riddled season, 17 points in 52 games played. 41 points, though, in 52. So he would have been up here in like 70 points per game, probably. Goaltenders for us. Michael DiPietro had a good bounce back to the end of the season after the trade deadline. He started winning a lot more games. I don't know. Maybe it's because we did bring in Drew Doughty. Maybe Drew Doughty, that veteran presence, really settled the nerves of everyone. The fact that we're bringing in the veterans. This is kind of our first year kind of doing that. Not bringing in star power, but instead bringing in like depth. Michael DiPietro finished the season 36, 25, and 6. 0 shutouts this season, and a .905 save percentage. Vinny Vehvilainen went 13-2-1 with one shutout and a .906. So Vinny having a great career year. So if do we do it, boys? If Michael DiPietro does not perform well in the playoff, all right, he doesn't perform well. Do we switch to Vinny? Because it seemed like Vinny was on pace to have like a way better season than Michael DiPietro if we made him the starter. So that's something interesting. Defensively, points. Yeah, there it is. Drew Doughty, plus 10. 80. He went from a -1 to a plus 10. 81 games played, 38 points for a 37-year-old defenseman. I am really happy with that from Drew Doughty. So I'm glad we picked him up. Sergachev, 40 points in 70 games played, and then Jake Bean, 71 points in 70. Taking a look around the league, I think Jake Bean's going to lead the league for defensemen. Damn it! Oh, so close. Bothquist stayed with us. He did stay with us. But fuck, Rasmus Dahlin taking it for points. Damn it. 76 points in 70 and 81 games played. Damn it. Jake Bean tried. He tried, man. He's going to be up there every year. He's going to be one of the league's top defensemen. So glad that we have him on this team. Adam Bothquist. I did see that Adam Bothquist might be available from Chicago. So I'm curious. Imagine Bothquist lined up. No, you'd have to be on a different line. So Botquist to replace Torrey Krug. So then we'd have Beaning and Botquist on like two different pairings with each other. That would be pretty fucking sick. Most goals by a defenseman this year goes to Rasmus Dahlin with 21. Most assists goes to Adam Botquist with 59. And the best plus minus goes to Rasmus Dahlin with plus 54. Worst is Dwight Parrish, right defenseman, 82 overall, medium elite. He was selected third in the 2024 draft. Wow. Wow, that might be bust status for Parrish, or this is just going to be one hell of a comeback story for him. Looking at forwards now. Leading the point category was Mikko Rantanen with 108 plays. Look at that. There's Tomas Hertl. He was a top 10 player in points. Oh, Mikko Rantanen, 108 points, followed by Nathan MacKinnon, 102. Colorado really had a really good season. And then Elias Pettersson, third place with 101. Most goals this season goes to Tyler Seguin. Fuck, man. Hewitt finished second for goals. Like, this man, I want him to jump so bad. Like, he's literally now a 50-goal scorer. He's gone back-to-back, putting up almost 50-goal seasons. Like, this guy should be up there, minimum of an 86, 87 overall. All right, if this guy doesn't stay at 86, 87 overall next season, I'm going to be pretty upset with how they're treating my man Mike Hewitt. All right, very upset. But Tyler Seguin taking it, 55 goals. We were close. Leading assists for points. Leading guy in the league for assists goes to Mikko Rantanen with 75, Matthew Barzal at 74, and then Christian Vesalainen at 69, tied with Elias Pettersson. The highest plus minus this year goes to Tim Stutzel, a plus 44. No, that should help his development. I think he's going to be taking home an award this year. Yeah, that should help his development nicely. He's already high elite. Imagine if this game bumps him on up to franchise potential. Boys, if we could get Tim Stutzel on franchise potential, I would fucking cry. All right, worst plus minus goes to Jace Howerluck. All right, that's a grinder. Now, two-way forward on the Capitals, minus 40. Looking at goaltenders now. Who's the best goaltender? Most wins in the league goes to Igor Shesterkin of the Buffalo Sabres with 45 wins. Second place, Lucas Dostal with 40 wins, and then Jordan Binghamton having a good bounce back to his career, 33 years of age, getting 40 wins with the Columbus Blue Jackets. The losingest goalie is Andrei Vasilevsky. Oh, the mighty have fallen. The mighty have fallen. Literally. Wow. Really bad year for him. 37 losses for him. Most shutouts by a goalie this year goes to Igor Shesterkin with 7, tied with Jordan Binghamton. And then tied for third place is Robin Leonard with 6 and Connor Hellebuck with 6. Save percentage goes to Matt Murray. He had 47 games played with a .924. And goals against average is going to go to Igor Shesterkin with a 2.45. Looking at rookie skaters this year, we were led by Jake McIver. He was a first round. He went first overall in the 2025 draft. 64 points in 80 games played. Howard Zanta on Colorado, big rookie drafted in the 2020 Drew draft, first round. Yeah, 39 goals. Yeah, Colorado is a good goal-scoring team. He has a minus 13, so they allow a lot of goals as well. And that is going to do it for this one, boys. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, actually, you know what? 1 second. Let's take a look at the AHL. Jeffrey Zeiger, yeah, or Zeller, yeah, he deserves to be in the NHL next season for sure. He'll be up in the NHL. Jesper Holmstrom might also be in the NHL. Yeah, this is where we're going to see possibly a lot of guys start to just slowly convert into the NHL. Goaltenders, Joel Blomqvist went 38-21 and 4 and 3. All right, Wedgwood got some play time there. Defenseman, let's see, Maximus Reeves, 10 points in 71 games played, and he was a plus 17. His brother, Declan Reeves, who's supposed to be better than him, only 6 points in 63 games played, and a plus 8. All right, so the Enforcers not really growing, so hopefully we see a jump for them here soon. I mean, as the year goes on, if they win the call... Oh, we went 49, 25, and 8. We might actually just win it all, dude. We might... If we could win the AHL as well as the NHL this season, that's just pure dominance. That's how you know, like, things are getting real for Seattle again. But that's all going to be for the next episode, boys. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, hit a like button, subscribe, leave a comment. If you didn't, I'm sorry. But you should still subscribe because maybe I'll become good. Who knows? But till next time, guys. See you later.